My defending squad is my usual Colts. Uh, a lot was brought out against the Colts versus the Cowboys this past preseason game, stating that
Jim Smith.
that the Colts defense, new vamp defense, didn't look great against the Cowboys offense, and it's going to be another bad year. I saw something different. I saw a new team where we tried, which they tried to put different players in different positions to see how they play out. We're not here to we're here to test things out, especially with our defense. We had T.J. Green, our starting safety, playing corner in that game. We didn't have Malik Hooker playing. Quincy Wilson played 6 snaps. And in 6 snaps, he was throwing the ball to twice, 2 incompletions. One where it was overthrown, another where he batted the ball down. Vontae Davis played the first series, where he actually did get beat by Dez. But in our second series, we created a fumble by a nice little safety. The way I think I see our defense running out, the way I feel that the defense should be put together, we should have Quincy Wilson, Vontae Davis playing our starting corners. As far as safety, I like Malik Hooker and Matthias Fairley. He's doing that caused the fumble on Darren McFadden, but all game, all he was doing was knocking people out. Yeah, watch. He's guy with dreads. He just flying all over the place, hitting everyone. Linebacker core like Joe Bosick and Anthony Morrison, and the defensive line with Jonathan Hankins, Jonathan Simon, who caught an interception last previous games, and just put in that format and then rotate that defensive line. It looks like it's gonna be fairly fine if we play in that way. Darius Butler, I know they put him in safety. I like them to see if they translate and put him switch around in safety, but I like him at slot. A slot corner, that was always his position. He's always been good at the position. I think I like him there. Nate Harrelson, our 5th round corner, he can always come in around and stuff. When we did switch around, starting around the second quarter, third quarter, that Cowboys offense scored 3 points. So the defense has showed that it's developing. Still young, still new, but it's coming together. And I appreciate the game. A lot of people say, oh, it didn't look so good, it didn't look so this, didn't look that. It's a preseason game. We're testing things out, and we're working things out. I just appreciate the fact that in 2 games, 3 turnovers. Last year, I think we had 6 for the season. In 2 games, that's impressive already in my book. That's already causing problems right there. Tip balls, interceptions, fumbles. That's the way I like this being getting done. We've gotten to the quarterback a few times. We had a nice little sack, a strip sack, the return for a touchdown. It's pretty dope. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. It's going to be a really interesting defense this year. I think we move up. I'm not saying we're going to be top 5, top 10, but a good top 15 defense is a great improvement from 28th, mainly. Yeah. And offensively, Tolzien, yeah, they're saying we haven't really been pushing the ball. I think it's really just been, I'm not sure if it's him or the game plan, but it's been really short routes and small routes, and I just prefer that if you want to get your quarterback in motion on 4th and 1 in preseason, you go for it, just to see if he can go for it and get that motion going. If he's already getting first downs, you get 4th and 1, you go for it. Get him going. Stephen Morris, our backup quarterback, he's moved up to second string workouts with the second string players. He was our 3rd string quarterback. He's been proven he's been actually more successful than the other 2 quarterbacks with 2 touchdowns in his 2 preseason games and 0 interceptions. Pretty solid. 11 for 15 the last game for 100 plus yards. Pretty solid player. Marlon Mack spoke of earlier, looking solid. I like our wide receiver, a big guy named Bug Howard. Watch him; he's actually kind of like a big beast. Chestervatis has been beasting. I don't know. I feel comfortable with our Colts team, and when Andrew Luck comes to play, I think all the critics should shut up. And that's my defending squad.
Okay. We'll see. Definitely see if that defense improves, if it comes together with that young squad.
Yeah, it's a whole. It's
very interesting. I did like the Malik Hooker pick, so I think that's a big thing. And he's going to be a franchise safety, so I think it would change the defensive dynamics when he's not on the field.
You can't throw that ball up as much as you can.